when they was in the room, they would be in this side of the window, or there would be more sunlight, which I don't know what's going on. It's just lately, I never seen it when it come down to the weather. I never seen weather like this where here it is summer and we still getting weather like cold or it rains. Good evening, my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening. How you all doing? Welcome or welcome back to a new video. How you all doing? Your girl, y'all pretty much see why I'm huffing and puffing. It's hot. I had to cut my air on. I just got through mopping and kind of disinfecting the house a little bit. Today marks my first day off of work. You all know I've been telling you all it's been a very busy work week for me. And this is my first day off until, I'm actually off today and tomorrow. But this reached the first day that I've been out since the following week. And your girl tired. The goal was today that I wanted to just kind of rest and, I don't know, I think because I've been so trained and programmed to getting up when you get up early, make your bed, I haven't even eaten anything, I haven't made breakfast, but I did. I know I always like to start my mornings off with the coffee, but it's currently evening time. It's about 12. I'm not just turned one, so y'all. Time, when I say where have the time gone, like time is just really flying. Sometimes I feel like you don't even get enough time in the day to really do much like you want to. So it's like I'm learning now is when it's something need to be done, go on and take advantage of that time and just, try to make the best out of that day. It's pretty gloomy outside. We've been getting a lot of rain. So yeah, because really the goal was I need to clean anyway. I think the next day I clean, or maybe tomorrow, because I'm a little hot and I'm trying to let my floors dry. I might go through with one of my little rags, or take a dry towel and wipe all the blinds off. Because when I used to work in a nursing home as a housekeeper, we used to clean up. We used to do that. I used to make that they always said my session was always real clean, because once a week I would do like detailing in the residence room. Like 1 week I might wipe blinds down real good, and so I think tomorrow I might do that, wipe some of the blinds down. It's like right now I'm just a little tired because I had to clean my room, mop my daughter's room out, swept it real good. The bathroom, the kitchen, I wiped the stove off. Refrigerator was pretty much, really the refrigerator didn't need much. I just wiped it out, because when I first moved here, I did like a major deep cleaning with the refrigerator, like wiping everything down. I took like a bucket with soapy water, wipes. So the refrigerator not really bad, but the stove, I use it, a lot when I cook. I just wanted to wipe that down real good. When I do an Instacart this week, I need to get some more cleaning supplies. I need some more. Just heard a car. It's kind of scared me for a minute, because it's just been a lot of little car accidents going on in this area, and I'm like, ooh, okay, but everything fine. But I need to get some Pine-Sol, probably need to get some Fabuloso, and what else? Yeah, Pine-Sol, Fabuloso, and plus I need to start back up on mouthwash, toothpaste, all that necessities. I need to, and I was looking, I think I told you all in the last video that just went up, I might have told you, it's been a while since I've really filmed the vlog. I'm just be honest, because it's been a very busy week. It's been a lot going on in my life, so it's like I just haven't really been just really in the filming mode. Sometimes I feel like creators get to that point, like I said, I've been filming, vlogging for 5 years now, and I've been going strong, and I never really took a break, from this platform. And so I just feel like sometimes, you want to show up as your best self for people. But I know people that, film and share their life online, they do have personal lives outside the camera when they go out. Like, some people life be life for them. And so I kind of had experience of some things going on. But like I said, at the moment, I'm just still trusting God, through that process. But yeah, I have created me a TikTok page. I think I was telling you all about that. So I uploaded 3 videos yesterday on there, so I see what the content creators or the girlies be saying on. I don't see how they do it when they trying to get footage for both platforms at the same time. It is hard. Plus, you still trying to stay in the present moment of cleaning. It's a lot. But I was trying to make sure I get enough B-rolls for here as well as TikTok. But TikTok is more of a short form, which I'm seeing. TikTok kind of put me in the mind of the shorts and the reels that, reels, Instagram, and then the shorts YouTube do. But I got a little footage for that. I got to edit that video and upload it on TikTok. And then this vlog, I'm going to stand into another day, because I'm out tomorrow. So I'm not going to try to, film the whole day today, because like I say, I'm going to just pretty much be in the house. And yeah, but I was looking on TikTok Shop, and I finally found me a couch that I really want. And I think I'm going to order it this week, because like I say, I've been in this house 3 months now. I moved here March, and now it's May. So it's time. I know most people have been telling me, take your time. It takes time to build a house. I want me a couch. It's time for a couch. Like I say, I love these chairs, don't get me wrong. But sometimes I might want to sit in the front, or maybe even take a nap on the couch, because majority of the times when I find myself, when I get sleepy or take naps, I have to go straight to the room. And there might be some days where I might want to not get in my bed, and I might just want to sit on the couch or something. So I found a couch that I really like. I was trying to read the reviews, but so far it rated a lot of stars, like 5-point stars. I think I'm gonna get there. It's like a gray couch. It'll fit the perfect side of the other side of the living room. I don't want nothing too big. They got like a 3-seat, 2-seat. I think I'm gonna get a 2-seat because, like I said, my living room is not that big. So a 2-seat would be fine. Because I think I want to order me one more of these little plants right here. I had ordered off of Amazon a couple of years ago, but I think I told y'all my Amazon account got hacked, and I really probably need to call. I should have told the Amazon. I had called Amazon about 3-4 days ago, and I was telling y'all in the video before last I posted that somebody hacked my account. So now I can't use that account. So TikTok Shop do have, I seen a couple of these little plants. Or yeah, I might try to get one more maybe to go on the other side of the wall, really see. Or if I can't find one similar to that, I seen another plant on TikTok that I thought would be cute. So yeah, your girl finna work on getting that couch. I need to get some more curtain rods too. I had bought some 2 weeks ago. I was focused on my front because I love how the curtain rods make the curtains sit up more versus they being, you know, like nailed into the wall. But I need to get, I'm gonna order them from Family Dollar. So they're like $3 and something. I'm gonna get 6 more because I need to put some curtain rods in my room. And I gotta do my daughter bedroom. My daughter room got 2 windows, mine's got 1. So yeah, I gotta get curtain rods for that, so 6 more of those. But yeah, we're gonna get this couch because I'm ready for it. But other than that, everything been good. I don't know. I don't know. I pray for better days. It's just been so much going on with people that's, you know, been close to me. Just so much. It's like you never know what people go through or battle with. And I really believe in that saying because there's one thing about me. I always reach out to people, even if I haven't heard from them in a while, I'm texting. That's one thing about me. If I haven't heard from you in a long time, I'm finna reach out to you in a text message to see what's going on. But the reason why I say that is it's good to check on those that you're close to, loved ones or whoever, because you just never know what people go through, you know, behind closed doors. But I know my friend girl, y'all have seen her a couple times in my video, one of my friend girls, we just worked the other night, and I didn't know I received a text and a group message because both of my jobs, for some reason, I don't know, I think it's just a company thing now. Both jobs do that. They have these little text messages where they send out texts, so all the employees get the schedule or, you know, get the updates about like what's going on with the company or whatever. So they that's a thing now here. Well, you know, I don't know if companies do that all over or the people you work for, they do that. But I know here they do that, you know, with the jobs I work, the 2 companies I currently work for. Because really they both under the same brand. But I had just saw her Thursday. I mean, well, she dropped me out the other evening because I think I was telling y'all I may have to work some night shifts at the second job. And I get a text yesterday in the group text. My manager said pray for her. And I didn't know she was in the hospital, so I sent the text saying prayers going up and, you know, the prayer hands. And so I reached back out to her just now in the group text because to a person, a separate text. I text her cell phone directly. And I said, I hope everything is okay with you. If there's, you know, just letting them know if there's anything you need, you know, don't hesitate to not let me know if there's anything you need. I'm here. But you just never know, because like I say, this person always, if you knew or you've been following me for quite some time, me and her have built a strong bond outside of work. Pretty much most of the people that I pretty much communicate with, I either caught the bus with them years ago or either work with them. Because y'all know, like I say, when I first moved here to Memphis, I didn't know anybody. Like I say, me coming from Chicago, I didn't know anybody here in Memphis. And so I knew, like, eventually when I first, you know, got my jobs or first job or whatever, you're gonna meet people as you go. And so majority of the people that I have, you know, came across or built friendships with, or, you know, either met them majority, but I know in some cases, when you go to work, you go to work, which you're supposed to do your job and, you know, go home, and you're not, the saying say you're not supposed to make friends on the job. But my thing is, you don't, but you can sense people's energy. You know who's right or who, you know, you don't have to make friends with people, but sometimes you can build relationships with people and you just never know, like, you know, they can look out for you. Because y'all know I don't have a car, I don't drive. These people have been nothing but nice to me. The ones that you know, it's only like maybe two or three people that I'm really close to. They have made sure I got home to and from work, pick me up. Sometimes don't even charge me gas money, but I always, you know, offer gas money. I think it just depends on the individual itself, you know. You don't have to make friends, but I feel like people can sense people energy, because even with myself, you know, sometimes people can sense, you know, my energy. Like, I know I'm a good-hearted person myself, and so that's how sometimes people can gravitate to you or whatever. Like, you're not, like, I wasn't trying to be no friends and on the job, but, you know, some things just come natural, you know, when you're a person that have a good heart. But yeah, she always have looked out for me, and when I heard that she was in the hospital, it really devastated me, because I'm like, we just been working the last couple of nights, because I know she just celebrated her daughters. She threw them a birthday party, and it's just really sad. But I'm hoping, praying that she, you know, he'll get better and stuff, because I don't like to see her in that kind of state, because I'm so used to her always cracking, you know, having me cracking jokes, and, you know. But that's why I say what I say, is that we have to check on people, because sometimes people be, you know, I know everybody going through doing something. You know, I just always like to reach out, and, you know, I tell anybody, you just never know. You never know what people battling with, you know, especially, like I say, with the world we dealing with now. You know, it's a lot. So, I mean, I just encourage anybody, you know, just love on your peoples, and, you know, just make sure you're reaching out, and, you know, and even if you have people that reach out to you all the time, appreciate those people, because you very seldom find people that do have a good heart. Like, there is some people in the world that do have a good heart, but you do have some that just don't care about others. Like, they are worried about just, you know, and that's not the way to be, you know. But other than that, I'm just got her lifted up, praying for healing with her, because I'm like, I just saw her. She just dropped me off of work the other evening, you know. But I'm like, it's just always something. But other than that, I'm just sitting here, I'm letting my floors dry. When I say I love the wood, I think when I do my Instacart for Family Dollar, I'm going to get some Mop and Glow. I haven't seen a wooden floor. That's why I say I'm glad I got this place. I knew God was going to open this door anyway, but I love wood. Like, I haven't lived in a house with a wooden floor since I was 10 years old, and that was back in the 90s up north, when I was staying back at home. We used to have wooden floors, and I don't know, I just love wood. Like, I've never been really big on rugs. Like, like a lot of homes now that's built, they come with carpet. And there's nothing wrong with carpet, but I know one thing about carpet is when you have to really keep it maintained, and of course vacuum, because a carpet, like when you don't keep it up, you know, it can collect a lot of dust, of course. And then depending on the color of the carpet, it can start getting dirty real fast. So I don't know, I'm just not really big on carpet. But like I said, I do have a rug down on the floor by my little table until I, you know, give me another rug. But I think I'm gonna get when I do order, I might give me a burgundy to bring more after the earth tones. And one of the queens took me, she said, I like the earth tone colors. Y'all know my living room is considered like different earth tones. And then when she said that, I never thought about it. You got your greens, your browns, the reds. I didn't know it was earth tone until she mentioned it on the last video. I'm like, it was just really, I just had this vision when I moved here that those are the colors I wanted. So yeah, but I think I was telling y'all, I didn't want to do no more. I wasn't gonna put no more pictures up. So once I get that couch and order, that's gonna go right there, and I might get I want to order like a little small little table right here, and I do want some lamps too, but we're gonna see. Like I said, I'm just doing little by little, but my main focus right now is to get that couch. Once I get that couch, I can work my way around, you know, because I don't want to, like I was telling y'all, I don't want to overdo a home, because you can have too much going on and then make the house look cluttered. That's just my personal opinion, especially when you don't have that much space. Like the kitchen, Like most people have like a kitchen table or bar table. My kitchen is not really made for a table to go in because it's like a little small. So I'm not gonna worry about the table. But like I say, when I have to eat, I just sit right here and eat. Like I say, this perfect space for me right now. Like I say, it's still a start, but yeah. So we're not gonna worry about no kitchen table. But yeah, that couch is the main thing because I've been looking online since yesterday. I got off of work trying to find out which couch I want to do, but yeah, I want to have, because I've been basically looking for couches all, since I moved in, but I just haven't came up with which one I want. But I finally seen one that I want, and yeah, I'm gonna get that one. But yeah, I ain't gonna rant too much. I'm gonna go on and probably gonna work on the thumbnail for this vlog, and then for and go on and edit the video for my edit the little footage for my TikTok. And then yeah, I guess after that the girl's just gonna chill for the rest of the day. For some reason I just haven't really been having no appetite. I thought about making me a couple boiled eggs, but I don't know, I'm not hungry for some reason. I said I might have to I know that's not a good thing when you can't eat, and I hate to really eat food by force, but it's just I just haven't really been having like a big appetite. But I might make me a boiled egg and see. If not, then probably make me a piece of toast or something and eat that. But yeah, I think I might need to stop by buying me some protein shakes too. Them good to have too when you don't really have like an appetite or your energy be low. Protein shakes, I probably get a couple of them too when I do an Instacart just to have on hand. Because really, like I say, I'm not a person, like, I don't really like to force food, but, I know you have to eat something, but, yeah, I'm going to try to figure out what I want to eat or cook, because, like I say, I really, it's like, for some reason, food just do not, I don't know, I was telling somebody, my taste buds, I guess, everybody's taste buds different. My taste buds, just food don't taste the same, some foods. Like the Salisbury steaks. I remember we grew up eating them in the little box in the banquet kind. It looked like something you would give an animal to, give it to a cat or a dog or something. Like the portion size got smaller. It don't look like off the box no more. Then the gravy is not thick. Like the steaks used to be huge. I don't even buy them no more. The last time I bought a box, I say never again. But other than that, yeah, I ain't gonna ramble too much. I'll be talking to you all later. Good morning, my beautiful queens and house of kings. Doing this morning, how you all doing? Welcome back to another day in this video. How you all doing? It's currently 11. It just turned 11 o'clock where I'm at. I know the time zone is different, in each city and state. But yeah, when I say time is just flying. When I got up, it was like 9:40. I slept in a little later. It was just only because I was a little tired. Like I said, my body it really needed that much needed extra hour of sleep, because I think yesterday morning I got up, I started my morning pretty late yesterday too, because I think I told you it's been a very busy work week for me, trying to juggle a whole full work week in my first job, and then had to turn around and do a couple of evening shifts at my second job, and then have to be back in the morning, at my first job. So it really had caught up with me. And normally I try to have the days that I'm off from one job to, maybe be off at the other one, but sometimes it'd be hard to do that. But I do got to go back to work tomorrow. I work both jobs. And yeah, it's just been a lot. So I just been saying I need that much needed rest, because literally I thought about just making breakfast and had just, laid in bed. But I don't know, I don't want to lay in bed too long and just, the whole day go by and I'm just, resting. Like, don't get me wrong, everybody need rest, but I do be wanting to sit up sometimes and just, catch the view from my, apartment or whatever. Sometimes I just be wanting to sometimes I look at the trees and stuff, nature, and then my plants. I got them sitting in my window. I noticed lately my plants haven't really been able to get so much sunshine like if I was at the other house. When, when they was in the room, they would be on this side of the window, or there would be more sunlight, but I don't know what's going on. It's just lately, I never seen it when it come down to the weather. I never seen weather like this where here it is summer and we still getting weather like cold or it rains off and on, and everybody constantly say, well, it been like this because this is Memphis in May. I said, no, it haven't been like this. I've been here 20 years and I never seen, like, it's literally summer, but you wouldn't even think it's summer because we're not really getting much summer weather like we once have. Like, I'm like, this just seems strange to me. But I just try to make the best out of it, but I just never seen nothing like this. Like, literally, the sun was shining just a while ago, but then it's back gloomy again, like it's gonna rain. Because I think it rained yesterday, because it's still a little wet, like the streets are still wet. But people just, I don't know, you just can't really share certain things, with people, because people don't understand. Like, if you know, certain knowledge of, how you view something, in some cases it's best to keep it to yourself, because everybody's just not going to agree everything with you. And you can't expect for people to understand, but it's just sad that the ones that think they know it all, they, in some cases, they might not really study knowledge on a specific thing. It's just really sad. Like, I'm finding myself more and more now where I really enjoy my alone time. Like, I enjoy being by myself more, besides if I do get out and hang out with, a couple of the ladies or something. But other than that, I just really enjoy being by myself. I have such a peace of mind, because I know nowadays in the society we live in, you just can't really talk, about a lot of things with people, or even, everybody's just not gonna understand, And it's just really sad we at this point where, and I mentioned it, and I'm learning, even with social media, I'm learning, and I said I'm just let it be, because I've been kind of a little discouraged about my views. Like I say, I've been doing this, posting for 5 years, and I have talked about this plenty of times, but it's just sad that we live in an era now where when you try to be as positive as possible, or you posting something on a video or on your channel that hopefully inspires someone or uplift someone, while you might be, going through a storm yourself, or even if you're not going through a storm, but you just, sharing your insight on certain viewpoints, or you just speaking up on certain things, you don't really get that much traction. But if you're a person that keep a lot of drama going, or talking about people, or just talking about celebrities or the gospel, your channel might hit 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 views within 24 hours. And it's just sad that we living in that era. And it's just really been making me wonder, like, with this, even with creating videos, like, should I keep doing this? Because like I said, I do it because I find it therapeutic. And also, I think I had mentioned that I like to do, I like creating videos and content, because this is something that I had already had a passion for. I was always inspired by watching other YouTubers over the years, and so it kind of inspired me to start my own channel, But doing this for so long now, for 5 years, 5 years not as long compared to a lot of people that, been up here. You got people that been doing YouTube for 11 years, 12 years. You got some people actually grew up on the platform. Like, a lot of people I follow, they might be already in their 30s or 40s, and they've been doing this ever since they was 22 or 18, 16. So, I watch a lot of them, kind of grow over the years. But it just makes me wonder, because it's like, I get it through, my views, they come, and then, I notice, like I said, I do lose a subscriber every now and then. But I'm like, you know what, I'm just, I don't know, I've been have to ask God, should I just take a break, or maybe just continue to keep going? And if it's meant for me to succeed at YouTube, it will. But if it don't, at least I tried, because I know this platform is not easy. I'm saying it now, it's not an easy growth. Like, you know, I'm still stuck at, I'm surprised I even made it to 400 some subscribers, because I was stuck at 2 some for almost 2.5+ years. And I'm like, wow, you know, it just, I think it just depends on who you know, what you kind of posting sometimes. Like I said, I have shared on my community posts what kind of content videos, you know, would you all be interested in seeing. But then again, it's like when you post, it's like you giving people the option to tell you, which is, you want to see what kind of content, what people enjoy watching from you, and you know what you can not. It just, I have, like I said, I try to switch it up. I try to do makeup little videos every now and then, wig install videos. Yeah, I see more vlogs from me than ever. Like I say, I vlog sometimes my day-to-day life when I'm at work. Because really, I know my channel really is based on lifestyle, my lifestyle work. But it's like, I just, at this point, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to ask God to, you know, give me a vision on what I need to continue to, you know, if this really for me, or if it's not. And I know there's so many people out here that might, you know, trying to grow a platform, but it's really hard. And it can get discouraging that sometimes, because you feel like you're putting a lot of work into your channel, and you're not really seeing the growth that you want. And then, you know, on top of that, you know, you might be dealing with a little life situation. That be life, and so it's like it can be a lot trying to, you know, I'm trying to see how I can say it. It can be a lot when you're trying to show up for people when you're not at your best self, you know. I know if it's a day where I might not want to come on camera at all, if I'm not feeling well, I probably won't even cut no B. I mean, I won't even turn my phone on and start visuals or B-rolls, because like I said, I don't want to come on here and make it look like I'm being down or sad. But like I say, everybody go through things, and like I say, most time people show you always the good highlights of their life, you know, and not everybody gonna open up and share you some struggle, or if they're not okay, they're not gonna probably come on camera and say that, you know, because like I say, we're living in a society where people so easy to quick to judge you, you know, and we all is human, you know. It can be a lot, but I just been thinking about that, because like I say, I noticed I have been lacking when it come down to posting. It might not look like it to you all, but I haven't really been having the strength, I'm gonna say, to really just upload, because it's like I don't know at this point what's really working and what I should be, you know, because like I say, I'm not gonna create or make content that's not, you know, there's something that not interests me. Like, I don't want to make reaction videos, or I don't want to make content that talks about the news and all that. I mean, there's plenty of channels out there that, you know, that people like that kind of content. I don't want to draw that kind of content on my, you know, with my community, because I know there are some people that do still, you know, enjoy or support me on, you know, the lifestyle vlogs, or me just opening up about certain things that might be, you know, happening, or, you know, situations. But I don't want to post videos that's not really that interest me just to get more, you know, views and draw more people in, because, you know, in some cases where you do that, because like I said, what you post on the internet, you know, even if you take it down or whatever, it's basically going to be up there forever, whatever, how you create it. You know, it's like it's still gonna be, and then at the end of the day, you know, I can't control what people think or say about me. Like, that's out of my control. Only thing I can do is just keep showing up for myself. You know, that's just with anything. But like I say, it's hard when you trying to, you know, when you trying so hard to do what's best for you, and you just don't really see the results coming in, and it's like, man, you know, but I was reading because I was led to read, and I had went on my tablet before I told them with you all. And I also had made me a little breakfast. I really wasn't hungry, but lately I just been trying to make myself eat a little something, because it's not, I know it's not good to not eat at all. So I have made me two. I made 2 eggs, and I made 3 little pieces of bacon. I ate that, and I tried to eat something, just put on my stomach. But I really wasn't too hungry. I don't know. These last couple of days, I just haven't really been having a big appetite. But I just been trying to, make sure I'm eating, and cause your body will shut down if you're not. And then I know when you're working and you're not really eating like that, you can't, been to have pass outs, because that have happened to me before with this job. I fell down one time, got real lightheaded and just hit the floor. I don't know why, but it have happened to me. But I just, like I said, I tried to make myself eat something today, but I did make 3 pieces of bacon and some eggs, and I'm sitting here drinking on my coffee. But other than that, everything been going. I just been making the best out of everything. I'm just saying like that. I just been praying that it gets better. Things get better for a lot of people. I'm starting to see people being very disconnected, and like just now I had called and made me an appointment, because it's that time for me to make an appointment to go back to the doctor. And I can just hear it in the lady's voice. Like, it's so many people is really drained, burnt out, overwhelmed, and they just still pressing on. But she was nice. I haven't gotten to the point when they just say, "Good morning, may I help you?" I just say, "Good morning." Because I used to be like, "Good morning, how you doing?" Or, and nowadays you can kind of sense how a person might be really feeling, especially if you seeing them face to face and you asking them how they doing. I'm not a psychic, but I know it's so many people is getting burnt out, and they're very overwhelmed with, a lot of things that's going on. And I know really what's hurting majority of a lot of people is finances and trying to survive. I know that we in this era where we're on survival mode, where we're not living. You used to can work and make a living, but nowadays people is just living to be on survival mode. So it's like basically you just living to survive. You're not living to work, or make a living like you once have and still be able to enjoy life. It's so many people is just burnt out. And just by listening to the receptionist's voice, I could tell she sound drained over the phone, like she's just tired. But she spoke to me, and she said, "Good morning, may I help you?" And I said, "Good morning," versus me saying, "Good morning, how are you?" Because it's just nowadays, I don't know, it could be my thinking, but nowadays when you ask people how they doing, they don't really always give you a response. Like, they be, in some cases, it's not everybody, but overall, for what I have seen lately, it's just people turn the "how are you" off. They'll just say "good morning" or "good evening," and they don't want to, they really don't want to engage and like hold the conversations no more. I noticed that too. So it's like at this point, people is just tired and they burnt out, and it's becoming a lot, And I was talking to my auntie yesterday from Chicago. I said, people just tired. Like, it's just so much. Like, it's only so much you can do. And you being told that you should work harder for things you want, or work harder. Maybe you work more harder, you will survive. And I feel like you got people out here working themselves, even working hard, working 2 jobs, 3 jobs. And they still can't get by. And it's just really sad. And I know this when you, like I say, even when you open up about stuff like this, some cases some people want to hear, but we all know it's the truth and it's the reality. And like I say, one thing about me, I just open up on certain things when I'm seeing, or even what I'm experiencing. I can only speak on what I'm experiencing in my own personal life, or for those that are around me. People is tired, and it's just sad. But you do have people that talk about this stuff a lot on the platform, and half the times they be, people, like I say, people tends to judge, "Oh, you need to work harder," or "You need to do this, maybe you need to cut down your expenses." They're just face that we living in it's in a huge inflation, and we living in times where you can be the most person that save the most, and it still everything just study going up out of your control, But yeah, it's a lot, y'all. I noticed that in that lady voice, but I just said, I wrote my appointment down. And one thing I do like about this clinic, they do send you a text message when it's get close to the time of your appointment, but I always like to write my appointments down. And I'm like, it's about that time now for me to make an appointment because I have been neglecting myself for a long time. I remember the last time I went to the doctor, the lady said, Miss Richards, how long? You literally haven't been in the wild now. They let you know I've just been working so much that I've just been really neglecting my health. Like, she's like, it's time for you to do a whole new, like, your information is expired. I'm like, wow, that just lets you know that when you work so much, you forget about yourself. And that's pretty much, it seemed like what happened to me. I just literally been neglecting myself, just working hard. Don't know how my health is right now. So that's why I said, let me make an appointment. And it just, make sure everything is okay. But other than that, I see the sun trying to slowly come out. I was going to open these blinds. I got my main blind, but I probably just leave because the sun's starting to rise. But I'm glad it's kind of coming out a little bit. I see the cloud is still dark. Like I said, it's a beautiful view to see the sun coming out a little bit. My plants will be able to get a little sunlight. I normally just been keeping them indoor. I might have to start another pot pretty soon on both of them. I might have to trim and cut. Y'all know them plants be growing so much. But I might have to make trim, maybe, cut a piece of the plant off and maybe start another pot. Yeah, and these roses right here, ooh, they still hanging in there, y'all. For my daughter, graduation. Y'all, when I say real flowers, also give me a sense of peace. One thing I'm learning about real roses, real flowers like this, you can't, I don't know if I've seen it, somebody might have told me this, but real flowers, like fresh flowers, they are different from plants. Like with fresh flowers, you can't have them by sunlight. For some reason, it say it kills them more. If they water, it probably look like this. I had used the last of the flower food up. I probably will change, this one look like it's trying to swap down. I might go ahead and change the water out today when I get through talking to you all. But yeah, these are fresh flowers. Her friend and sister had bought her the purple ones. They didn't come in the bouquet. I don't know. I think I was telling y'all in maybe 2 or 3 videos back, I have ordered some from Kroger. And I just mixed the purple ones that her friend gave her with, the little bouquet I bought in this vase, and I thought this was cute, the combination. But yeah, you can't have real flowers, fresh flowers about natural sunlight, because it said they'll die faster. But yeah, normally when I buy fresh flowers like that, they last me to like at least a week or 2. It just depends. I feel like that's a good thing. But yeah, I'm not gonna rant too much. I'm gonna end this video off right now. I might start up like an evening vlog, and then, like I said, I do go back to work tomorrow. I might start up an evening vlog. I can't promise, but we'll see what I get into. I know I'm not gonna really get into much this evening. We're gonna edit this and just upload it so I can, delete some of the footage. Until the next time, you all continue to stay prayed up, stay blessed. I pray that, everything is working out for you in your favor. And if there is, if things not going so well, continue to keep trusting the process and continue to stay prayed up and trust the Lord in whatever you do. Because like I say, He will make a way. I know He will. Like I say, He has blessed me in so many ways. He opened so many doors for me when I least expected. I know He is a God that will make a way for you. You just have to continue to trust and believe the process. Until the next time, you all have a great one. Bye-bye.